Yeah.
God.
Those are some classic
Vintage.
YouTube.
Really old. I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Okay,
I'm not super familiar with it, but I've heard this one. But yeah, no, it was back in the day when like stuff like that would loop and it would only be allowed to be like 30 seconds long. I was my peak high school lull random moment was I memorized the llama song.
Oh, no.
If anybody remembers that.
I might still be able to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
No, I'm not going to impose it on others. I will when we're not recording.
We
but
get like copyright strikes.
Yeah, for the long song.
A random pre-4chan thing.
Oh, yeah. It was Newgrounds.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't even remember. But like my dad was like, that's such his humor too. He was like, this is hilarious. Yeah, there's a reason I memorized it because he thought it was hilarious. I once or twice used it to get out of trouble.
Like you just started reciting. Like, Kirsten, how could you leave the dishwasher on?
Before he figured that out, like it was like dishwasher, open, dad. I'm like, haha, a thing. And I ran.
Like, I've been bamboozled.
Hoodwinked. Exactly. Yeah, so that's we have fun.
We have fun in our households.
We do.
There was the I'm trying to think about their vintage ones. There was the one with the duck and the.
That's not vintage. That still comes around. I still see that on the internet.
Really?
What duck?
Yeah, the duck song. Duck
one?
walked up to a lemonade stand.
Oh, yeah.
Said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bop, bop, bop. Got any grapes?
This one
And that's the
don't
end of that
find
one.
funny.
Yep.
It's just not funny
No.
to me.
I don't find it funny either.
miss.
I mean, it's based on like a rather old joke that then got tuned down so that it is now appropriate for children. There is violence threatened against the duck. You don't happily take the duck to the grocery store. You're like, get the F out.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Now I need to know.
No, again, we talk about this later.
Later.
Okay, all right.
We can talk about this later. But suffice to say, I do need to point out that people were like, what? The duck song. And then as soon as we started singing it, the two people who didn't know were like, oh, so it is still alive. The duck song is still alive on the internet.
Live and well.
Alive.
Zombie duck.
Welcome back to the 7-Star of the Right podcast. We are doing this. We do this occasionally.
You ever wonder why there's not like zombie other animals? I've never really seen a zombie duck.
Like a zombie dog. Zombie dogs are a thing.
I think zombie dogs.
Viruses going between, what are they called? Zoomorphic viruses or whatever the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Not very common.
Zombie bat.
Zombie
I mean, that one bats are already
That's probably
zombies.
where it
Half
came
of them
from.
got
That's right.
rabies.
That's right.
But no, I'm thinking specifically stuff that doesn't have teeth because that would be really funny. Like, could you imagine like a little tiny lizard just like trying to gum you? To,
Yeah,
like,
I can.
Zombie shrimp.
zombie shrimp.
Zombie worms.
No, zombie worm is concerning. I don't enjoy zombie worm.
Just inching towards you.
Oh, that's inchworm, Jeff.
Oh, no.
Worms just kind of slowly, like, they do that weird elongation
Oh,
thing.
that's right. Yeah. Well, we are doing a
Podcast
sci-fi
now. I know, I'm sorry.
RPG podcast.
Don't worry, there'll be
We're
more
just giving
bodyboard
Jeff
come.
ideas. Entire planet is zombie ducks.
Honestly, the number of dead things that I throw at you is quite a lot.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't want us killing live people, apparently.
I really
mean
should
is not
just,
nice.
I should honestly just let you
Mean is not
guys
nice.
dive fully into the anti-hero.
Yes, you should. I wanted to kill that guy.
I understand. Claire
Should've
may have
killed
been
him.
sad.
I should have killed him.
There's a misunderstanding around that. Were we talking about
Spider.
the spider? Claire
I
would have been
should've
sad
killed
that we
him.
killed the spider.
I think Claire would have been
Complicated
complicated feelings.
but not as sad.
Yeah.
No, sad probably wouldn't have been necessarily true,
Yeah.
but definitely complicated feelings.
That's fair. I had a
Anyway.
misunderstanding there. I thought he was entirely a sadist.
The spider?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, just more a pragmatist that didn't care about the harm that he inflicted, which is not
Great.
good.
Yeah.
Like, it's still bad. Still
I
very,
mean,
very bad.
You deal with those differently, though.
But it's not like I get off on this kind of thing, which is like, oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
Not like the dentist in Little Shop of
Yeah.
Horrors.
Exactly.
Well, that's kind of what I was
There
picturing
we
because
go.
again, here's the
There's
thing.
the
There we
musical.
go.
I
had to get
Musical
one in. I
reference.
had to get
Here's
one.
the thing. He like made himself like the extra arm attachments things and gave himself his own
Yeah.
nickname. I
Yeah.
felt like he was a bit too into it. Is all I'm saying.
It's a whole
But maybe he's
government
just
of
like an
sadists.
edgy teenager inside and then also has this science thing. It doesn't necessarily have to connect.
Yeah.
And unfortunately sounds a little too much like another character that we do kind of like. And
Yeah.
because I cannot
No.
change my
Don't
voices
worry about it. We're just
between-
we're never going to talk to Dr. Anton Vassar again. His voice will leave my brain and it'll be fine.
It'll just
Don't
be,
worry about
it'll
it.
just
We
be
don't know.
Dr. Lucius Leggett.
Yeah.
So this is session 121. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Raising the roof and all that.
It's the middle of the day
Oh, I'm
on
sorry.
a weekday.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's a holiday. It's a holiday.
Welcome,
It's a holiday.
welcome, friends, to my domain.
What do you guys remember from last session?
Oh, so very many things.
Yes, please.
Except for the last 10 minutes for some mysterious reason.
Oh, we don't worry about this last 10
Yeah.
minutes. Probably nothing important happened in those.
Yeah. So
No.
I got the one at the end. I can tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
I got your cliffhanger. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good.
So we were taking some recovery time in Jordan Donahue / Dorian Gray's penthouse. Micah got brunch and then we went outside and threw rocks. Nona did some random thinking and using her ask a question-y power about Simmer Pham, and then wrote a very long manifesto about it and gave it to some people who were already clipped with the like, here, tell your friends, only your trusted friends. Micah had a conversation with Freya,
Mm-hmm.
which I have a subnote there that I find incredibly important to call out. Is Jeff mentioned that all of them were shacking up and then we all laughed and he got really mad at us. So I went back and I looked up the definition of shacking up. And according to the Cambridge Dictionary, it means to start living in the same house as sexual partners
God damn
without
it.
being married. So
I just thought you were living in a shack together. Isn't that what the song
The
Love Shack
Love
is about?
Shack. Yeah,
They're just sitting in a shack
Just
together.
a big Airbnb.
Yeah,
the whole
just
shack
having a grand old-
shimmies because of the loud music and nothing else.
They're having a grand old party in there.
No, they're having
what
some
else is
kind of
it?
party. They're having
It's
some kind
canon.
of party.
That's canon.
Was this the episode where we were talking about me who was in the gutter looking up at the stars?
Yes, that's right. Oscar Wilde
We're
quote
all
from
we're
Peter
all in the gutter.
but
Don't
some of
worry.
us are looking up at the stars.
Yes.
There you go. There
Yep.
you go. Well,
fun
I
down
called
here.
up Mr. McRaven. He got real mad at me, which
Yeah, he
is not fair. Whatever, dude. I'm just trying to save all of humanity. It's fine. You go be sulky in the corner. We read the books and did a huge lore dump, the bullet points of which have made it into the manifesto, but I have not yet written that fully out. So don't read it yet. Oh, important things. There were also shipping manifests. We learned that the Children of the Silence sell people on the regular. So that was cool. And we also learned that they were purchasing hydroditrite from the Zethra group, which, correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, hydroditrite is the made out of people thingy?
it is the precursor in order to enable that.
Gotcha.
Wait,
So it's,
So-
it's a component in the process.
But it's not exactly the same as gene weave.
No, gene
Okay.
weave is the
Gene weave is like the
final
finished
product.
Got it.
Hydroditrite is
Helps you make.
break down genetic
So
material.
you
Got it.
take people and hydroditrite and you mix that together and somehow
With some more
presumably
sciencey
you
stuff,
get
but
gene
yeah.
weave.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and we've had the Z3 group, or I have, kind of on the radar for
Yes.
a while.
And importantly, we have the coordinates to their main base.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yes. So that is a thing that I think we all know because I did the Spark Notes version of it to you all. Yes. And then after that, we got a bunch of information on the Shibboleth, a bunch of information on what the Dravorn siblings were up to. We learned all of their names, which seems mostly irrelevant now because they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Forever.
Mhm.
Marcus was introduced to the idea that Jordan Donahue was Dorian Gray. We did the little hand cut off
Yeah,
trick.
terrible. Hated that.
Which, swim. It was just hands in the ocean places, which I love. And then we watched a brief news report about some people who were fleeing Orsiame were dying in metadimensional space.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then we got a call. Oh, we discussed that there is a celebration maybe kind of sort of happening sometime soon.
Yeah.
And then we got a call from Eriko Watanabe.
Watanabe.
No.
You're killing me.
Is it not Watanabe?
No.
It's Watanabe.
I did it right. That's why nobody
All right, fair enough.
stress the we discussed this also. Stress on the
God
third
damn it.
syllable. Watanabe.
I thought you just said the whole thing monotone.
That too. Watanabe.
Fair enough. I'm going to fuck it up, apparently.
Constantly. I would recommend if you write it in your notes, like third syllable. That's what's been helping me.
Unfortunately, it is in so many different places in my notes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Control F, replace.
Not how my notes work,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
What?
You do the wiki style, don't you?
I
Like pages
do.
link to pages, link to pages, so he doesn't have to
Oh.
have one big note doc. I just do a giant. I just do a giant Google Doc.
I love pushing the limits of Google Docs.
Oh my god, I've actually been to the edge where it breaks.
I believe it. Where the sidewalk ends.
Yes, it takes like a really long time to load, and we were like, maybe we should split this into two things.
Yeah.
It started doing that with the people you met doc, but that's because it's filled with
Mhm.
images.
Pictures of sexy,
Will.
sexy people.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Some of them are not sexy, but most of
Most
them
of
are.
them are.
Most of them are. But that's what you get when you search for pictures from the internet.
Mhm.
This is for the D&D campaign you're running.
That is correct. Yes. Jeff has
Yeah.
a people we have met doc, but he also likes to custom build his pictures
I'm a-
in Hero Forge.
I'm a
and he's a
masochist.
little bit behind on that for some mysterious reason.
Just an absolute masochist.
Yes.
There were a couple of questions that you had, some clarifications on some of the information.
Yes. So Chancellor Austere had in their journal a speculation around the shibboleth on how to destroy, banish, or send into hibernation some of them. And it was a little bit vague with regards to that because that sounded like that was three different things.
Yeah.
And like, oh, they think they know how to kill him. Please share. So
Yeah. So to add a little bit more of clarity here, and add a little bit of I can't think of the right word right now. I don't know why. The color around the events in the book. The Chancellor Austere did not care for these beings, did not necessarily trust them, and so was investigating ways that they could possibly be harmed. There were two separate instances that kind of stood out, which kind of fed into these musings. The first one is there was a period of time where he was aware that one of the shibboleth was in a location, and there was a silence operative attack on that location intending to harm the shibboleth in Zarvzixir in particular via collateral damage. So there was like bombings.
destroy the building, collapse it on the guy.
And found that after that fact, Zarvzixir was unavailable for a period of time.
Specifically, like not found on this plane, or was in the building and just not responding.
They didn't see Zarvzixir again for a while. And
Gotcha.
when they asked Simmerfim just kind of brushed it off.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like they were hiding something. So that was seems like they can be hurt, possibly require healing. If they're hurt enough, maybe they go into some kind of hibernation state. That was like some of the musings there.
Sure.
The other one was one of the first attempts of turning on the
Skybeam.
device
Yeah.
itself. Simmerfim was in the room with Chancellor Austere
Mm-hmm.
and seemed to phase out of existence slightly, like almost turned into like a force ghost a little bit. Like you could see through them.
Copyright infringement.
Oh no, the mouse is here. And it just for a moment kind of flickered in and out of existence
Gotcha.
before fully remaining in this. And so there was musings around metadimensional energy and using that in some way. Possibly both of those things combined together might be able to get rid of them, whether that is fully kill them or to banish them back to the realm which they hypothesize they're from, which is
Sure.
the metadimensional
Plane.
Plane.
I think that's what we've been calling it.
Yes.
So those are the musings that kind of came around that.
Gotcha.
For the most part, they just wanted them gone.
Mhm.
Whether it was they're sleeping forever, they are no longer here or if they're dead completely didn't really matter too much to Chancellor Austere. They just wanted a way to get rid of them in the future, or the possibility to get rid of them in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So that hopefully provides a little bit more clarity there.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Which we got like hinted at, right? When, oh my gosh, completely blanking on his name. Stone Angel. Chris visited you guys and was like, well, we're just going to keep trying. Like, you can get rid of us temporarily, but we're going to keep coming back.
A little bit. I don't
It's like
think.
a hint of that.
I think it was more like we're just going to keep trying. Because we didn't really hurt any of them. They weren't really in that room.
I thought we hurt.
We shot
You
Yeah.
did.
Simmerfem
You
once,
did shoot Simmerfem, yeah.
but not to the point
That's
of
fair. Like banishment.
like we get shot at least 3 times a day.
That's true.
It's not a big
It's
deal.
Very true. It hurts every time, though.
It does. It
Ouchie.
does.
Yeah, no, that felt more like you win this round. Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Kind of-
basically.
Like, this isn't worth it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be back.
Yeah. Roughly. That was
Mm-hmm.
roughly the vibes there. And also no compromise. We're just gonna kill everyone.
Mhm. Nice attempt, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice attempt.
Well, now we're on the warpath, you see.
yeah.
We'll see. We can still workshop it.
Yeah.
Anti-hero.
Yeah, and so the past episode was it took over the course of like about a week in total. So you all should have healed like 7 system strain and 7 nights equivalent of healing naturally. And Nona, you can obviously use the feat that you have or the process where you can commit processing power to heal yourself. So I think you're fully healed. Everyone should probably be
I'm fine.
fully healed
Not
now.
full.
I'm not loving how much attention Jeff is paying to this.
I'm just want to remind people.
I just want you to make sure you're at your healthiest so that when this lovely party
reason.
happens,
Nothing
reason.
bad is going to happen at the party, guys.
yeah,
When has
totally.
anything bad happened at parties that you guys went to?
A party
Really?
right after a revolutionary coup. Totally.
I mean, to be
nothing
fair,
bad.
I did demand this party. I was like,
You did?
I did.
Oh.
Off air, but
Like,
I'm like, I want an ice cream party.
I want an ice cream party.
We
It's like,
did good. I want an ice cream party. We read enough books. We killed enough guys. I want an ice cream party, damn it.
You ready to
Because
fight?
I wanted the end of Star Wars, like the original one, the New Hope one, where everybody's just
Everyone
like, yeah.
gets a little like
little medal.
little medal.
Of course, I thought we
And
did
the
good.
metal's going to stick out spikes and go.
Oh God, kinky.
There we go.
We're never
Bringing it
beating
back
this
around.
allegation.
Bringing it back around. If you
Was there something else?
Yeah, I did. I skipped over my questions last time because I didn't have any, but then I sat on this for a week and I have questions.
Let's go through some questions then.
Okay, rapid firing. The lodestone in the notes we received from the library is there any indication of that? Like, is that Devas's mother?
No.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Not the traveler, whatchamacalls, it's
Yeah, not in the comics.
sorry.
We got from the library.
Oh.
Do you have enough information?
So we know it was a couple of years ago. I think the only real thing I'm missing is
gonna
like
say-
gender and maybe age.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought you meant the traveler comics.
No,
I was
that
like,
doesn't make
that's
any
fucking
sense.
600 years ago.
No. Sorry. I
Sorry,
did say
yes.
the library. I meant the Palace Library, not the Demos Library.
You guys have been in a couple of libraries.
We
true.
literally
We have.
said this last time and we
Yes.
said we should specify, and I did not specify.
Yes.
We love sexy librarians.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
one
it
that
says.
they did
What it's all
exploratory
about.
surgery on and she exploded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Ew.
Yep. No, not good.
Yep.
And the lodestone is Deos's power, right?
Yes.
They all have names.
Yes,
Okay, good.
they do.
Mhm.
Yep.
The
Ex
acolytes
Davis's
and the
power.
former chancellor both referred to the shibboleth as the Watchers. Is there some connection there? Like, there's a lot of names flying around. This is the only one we've seen used really in 2 places, but it doesn't appear to necessarily have the same blocker on it as the shibboleth, or does it?
Yes or no questions, please.
Is there a connection between the acolytes referring to these things as the Watchers and the chancellors referring to these things as the Watchers?
Yes.
This is my favorite game.
Yeah, known as
Sorry.
crunching away at the mysteries.
I'm figuring stuff out.
Like 20 questions.
Yeah, I've only
what
got
Nona
one
thinks
more
about
for you.
while we're all sleeping.
Yeah, basically, just as you're like, "Arr."
can hear the
Universe, tell me your secret.
The fan kicks up real hard.
Okay. The Chancellor makes mention of a not fully blown shibboleth in his notes. Does that feel like it has something to do with the either hibernation or banishment phase, or does that feel like it's or not? Yes or no?
There was mention sorry. So there was mention of a
not fully blown shibboleth.
yes.
Does that feel like it is connected to the idea of this hibernation, send them back to where they come from thing?
No.
Okay. That's all I got. Now we can go.
Crunching the data away.
I just, I got to maintain my wiki now, you see.
Yeah, you're going to want to, can you send me those questions?
Yes,
and the
I will.
answers to those?
They're in my notes, but
Just
I will
so
send
that
them to you.
I never retcon those in any way. But yeah, so there was one other thing that happened. Well, kind of two. There was that intervening week where you guys spent some time. We talked a little bit about what Nona did. Marcus didn't do a whole lot. He was just kind of, I had my notes. Marcus is brooding.
Yep.
Marcus was brooding.
I'll say that I'll eventually read the packet with much difficulty.
Okay.
It reads pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Sure it does. This is a note to future Peter to read the packet.
Micah, you had a conversation with Freya.
Yep.
Where things seem to be getting into a slightly better place. She mentioned a couple of things about, Kynon is heading out. He's going to Jade. Isis is working with Eli West and the new government that's kind of being built right now. And Freya is kind of unsure of what she is doing. And then additionally, Claire and you went out to the mall at one of these points, kind of explored the city a little bit.
Yes, we did.
It's a little cute. Yeah. But so she wears a necklace with the charm, with the locket. That is, half the, I guess it's 2 hearts now.
Yeah.
It's a single heart, probably. 2 halves.
Yeah, 2 halves of a heart, sorry. And on that same necklace, she has added a charm of a dove with an olive branch.
Nice.
Oh.
That works.
That's cute.
For Alex to kind of remind herself of him. Because that was kind of one of his big things. Like,
Yeah.
if
Stop
you can
killing people.
If you can avoid killing people, maybe you should try and do that. Like, that's a choice you get to make.
I'm glad it's not a pack of cigarettes.
I was like, what's the other thing? It was like a little charm of like pack like a space Marlboros or something like
I
that.
feel like
Space
Hot Topic
Camel.
definitely has a choker with a pack of cigarettes.
Right there,
Space Hot Topic. We should go to Hot Topic, guys.
I'm on board.
Yeah, okay.
The Burlington Mall is still.
Does it have a Hot Topic?
I bet you it does.
Oh.
It's a good mall. It's not dying. Last time we went though, we went with a bunch of people our age, so everybody just got really excited about the kitchen store.
I got really excited about the kitchen store.
David got a little whisk and he was so excited. He's like, I'm gonna make a single egg with this. He just carried it around the rest of the day. It was so much fun.
That was a grand old time.
Yep. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so we wrapped up the end of last episode. I think Marcus actually left the room.
Yeah, because I just witnessed a man cut off his own hand.
Yeah.
You just keep having these things.
No, I know.
You're going to have.
No, I have a note about it. It can't keep happening.
A therapist so happy. You're just going to be like, oh boy, did I have a week? Let me tell you.
This man is delusional.
Like,
Is this a metaphor? No.
No.
The Burlington Mall does not have a Hot Topic.
Oh no.
I know, very sad. Anyway,
back to the RPG that we're playing. So Marcus left. Nona, you got a call.
Yes.
It was from Eriko.
Come on, you got it.
Watanabe.
Yes!
We have to stop doing this, guys. We can't cheer every single time I say a word right.
It's positive and reinforcement.
That's
my
fair.
dog.
We're so proud of you.
I'll give you a little treat.
You have to have a little clicker on hand. Like,
cookie cake.
Yeah.
Feed
Every
Jeff
time
more
you
of the
say it, we'll
cookie
do a
cake.
clicker
I love
noise.
it.
thank you. And we are in that phone call now.
Yes.
She has asked, is this Nona?
Yes.
Excellent. We need to talk.
Yes.
We were intending to meet on Jade on Orsiame. There have been some reports of going-ons in Orsiame, and I believe it might be prudent for us to choose another location for us to meet.
So not this planet.
I don't believe it is currently safe there, at least for myself.
I put him on mute. I go, what other planets do we know about?
Do we just meet them like in space?
We could just meet in space. We're not. I'm not taking. I mean,
it's kind of
hello?
there.
Combat.
you know.
Hello?
Sorry.
Okay.
Please hold.
He put you on hold.
I didn't say it.
Never mind. That was rude.
I mean, they know where the Paragon freelancers are, but we don't necessarily want to acknowledge that connection.
Yeah.
We meet on a moon somewhere. Where are we? Orsiame
This has got
is
moons,
next to Cass. We don't want to go to Cass.
No.
What
else
we
is in
could go
this
to
system?
Gal.
There's nothing else in this
Gal.
system.
We'd have to
over
jump.
You got a Gal.
I mean, Gal is starting to be taken over by the Beholder Collective. See, the problem is Cass is already kind of got a strong Beholder Collective presence, and then Gal is starting to be taken over by the Beholder Collective, as we all know, because they've been buying up mining contracts there. As we all know, it might need reminding.
As we all know, yes, totally. Yep.
And Fistos is 2 jumps away.
Yep.
Demos is at least 2 jumps away, maybe 3.
Fistos and Demos are in the same system.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. I think 2 jumps is too far.
That's a trek.
I think we say Gal and we just go really far out.
All right. Yeah, let's go to Gal. It's been a minute.
I'm not there.
No, that's
Don't
right.
look at me.
That's right.
Hello? Hello?
Yes. Hi. My apologies.
No
You
worries.
can understand our hesitation in meeting up with you.
No, I understand quite a bit. I thought of a couple of options for you if you would like. The first is perhaps somewhere away from Medinar, Magalka system perhaps. Gal is a planet there. I know that you all went there.
Scratches off the list. No, just kidding. I'm kidding.
Or we could meet in Magalka still and perhaps find a location within the system away from prying eyes and ears.
Jeff, I have a very large list of abandoned space
You sure do.
stations.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that too. I'm going to say over the phone, like, hi, look, we've kind of been doing a lot recently. Last I remember, we don't like you very much. Could you remind me why we should go anywhere to talk to you?
Considering the group, I suspect this is Micah. Is that
Speaking.
correct? Micah. I mean you, the rest of your group, and specifically Claire, no harm. In fact, quite the opposite. I have reason to believe that Claire and people like her might be in serious danger. I would rather not speak to this more over this particular form of communication, but rather face to face in a secure location. I understand that there are some assurances that you might want from me. I am happy to oblige to them. I only intend to bring Aaron along with as my protection, as I've heard a little bit of what your crew has been capable of, and as I'm sure you want to remain safe, so shall I.
Yeah, I don't see why it can't happen right here, but fine. Okay, sure. You've definitely gone out of your way to talk to us, so I guess we can try and hear you out.
How long can you remain on the planet?
I'm not on the planet right now.
How is she
Are you in
calling
orbit?
us?
I'd rather not specify where I may or may not be, but suffice to say is I'm not on Orsiame at the moment, but I am aware of the happenings that have taken place in the past few days.
Hack the cell tower.
How is she calling us? I want this technology. Anyway, okay. I would like.
Small reminder that there was a device.
No,
that was
I know.
Originally on,
But it was put like on our ship. I
It
thought it was so
was.
they could contact our ship.
Yep. No.
Which
Also-
does that mean we're still bugged?
You don't know. She has means of communication that seem more available and wide-reaching than the normal person, it seems.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Well, we still haven't sold that thing, so you better believe I'm gonna be.
It's unplugged. You know that.
No, I know.
Nona knows that
we did a whole scan multiple times. No, but more of the like, if you can do this, and if something about that technology means you can reach a compad on a planet that you are not on, that is kind of huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Micah's just gonna put her hand over the receiver, not actually mute it. Be like,
I'm gonna mute it because that bothers me.
All right. So, is one of those stations that you've like been looking for? Is one of those nearby that would be like more neutral?
I think so. I think that it is probably not wise to meet at the Ellison base, and also that is on Orsiame itself, so would not suffice. But several of these are either satellites or space stations that are, I could take a look at the list and figure out which ones are most likely still operational and not falling into planets or stars that they are orbiting around.
All right, let's try one of those.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah, you have a list in front of you. In fact, I've pulled it up right now. In the Magalka system, there are a handful on Cass, Genus, and Orsiame. But as you mentioned, you don't want to be on any one of these planets. There are a couple of deep space stations and research bases. Asimov 1, unfortunately,
is on fire and dead.
It's no longer on fire, but it is very dead.
Yeah. It fell. It caught on fire and then it fell into the sea.
There are a handful of other ones, Hartwig 9, Matara 4, which are both deep space stations. And then there is an asteroid belt within this system that has a handful of research bases. Boddicker 6, Body 11, Poti 11, and Rousseau 7.
Okay. We don't know anything about any of those.
You do not know.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, I think that's the idea. Well, if we can figure out like which ones are like, what is the easiest one to get to?
Actually, one of them
do I have a read on which one's the oldest?
Make an intelligence no check.
Kirsten scheming.
Well, my thought was, if we want to not die from robot defense systems.
Oh, you're so right.
The older it is.
Yep.
It's literally just
and the more likely we recreate the plot of Alien.
9.
You first obtained all of this information from the Calvin estate.
Correct.
You compiled it, but you have some information about like where some of these things were purchased. And you remember for a fact that Hartwig 9 was owned by Cal Reed Robotics before the events that took place on Glazov 5 even happened.
Okay. I think that's our best bet then.
Okay, Hartwig 9 then.
So I will...
Let's do it.
Look at you for approval. Look at Claire for approval.
Marcus is elsewhere.
Marcus is elsewhere. And I think, can we set a date for this meetup such that we have time to go to Ellison first?
Oh, I thought you were going to say the party.
Yeah, and the party. I gotta get you biologicals to your party. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
We were the one who wanted the party.
Kirsten wanted a party, not Nona. Very different.
I think that there's a thing for like moving from one space neighborhood to another. I think it takes like 2-ish days, or you're able to shave it down from piloting. So I'd probably say take a day to get there, I think.
Okay.
And so, I mean, you can absolutely ask her.
I think we set the meeting time for a week from now.
Sure. Yeah, we got some stuff to wrap up here.
Okay. I'm going to unmute it.
Unmute.
I'm going to say, as you may or may not have surmised, we are a bit in the middle of the chaotic things happening on Orsiame right now. So it will take us some time to conclude our business here and then go elsewhere. I will be sending you the coordinates to an asteroid belt, specifically a research station on an asteroid belt. We will meet you there in 1 week's time. Do not get there before that.
Understood. How familiar are you with this research base?
I have not been to it yet, but I know it exists.
All right.
And it is most likely abandoned.
I will make sure to pack some vac suits then.
Most likely a good idea.
All right. In a week's time, then. I wish you all the best. I understand coming from a voice on the phone that might sound disingenuous. But I do worry about Claire's safety.
As do we.
And for that, I'm glad. In a week's time, then. And she hangs up.
Cool. Snap the phone shut because we've decided we can do that.
You have a phone?
Yeah.
Out of character, just imagining that like this person has been sailing around space trying to get in touch with us for weeks. Finally gets us on the phone. It's like, actually, we're in the middle of something. We'll be talking another week. Like with an urgent safety message.
Our original agreement was to meet on Orsiame. Her pivoting those plans, while understandable, I didn't want to, rush into let's just go meet up on Gal. Like I said, they own Gal as far as we know now.
Not exactly.
Not yet, but we haven't gotten a newspaper in a while, Jeff. They could own Gal by now.
Ragged Springs is absolutely being supported by Beholder Collective at this point in time. I think it was like the Gold Grove or something, like mining company is continuing to lose interests there due to uprisings that are coming out of nowhere. And then the Beholder Collective is just happening to back those uprisings after, the miners have taken the land. Anyway.
Yeah. Like I said,
it's reasonable.
Like I said, afraid of Gil.
Exactly.
Our only allies might be compromised.
And so, with that call wrapping up, there is no major events that kind of happen. A couple of days pass as Liberation Day, as what was being described by the newscast, approaches. Unless there's anything that you all would like to do, we can continue to make our way to that.
Yeah,
anything
I think so.
You guys want to do?
We can assume that you guys told Marcus that we're doing this.
I'm going to give you the full lowdown on this person.
You might have some opinions about learning who this person is.
I feel like the more facts we share, the more aligned Marcus is going to get with us, maybe to the point of like, Claire shouldn't go, it's dangerous. And then we all look at him and are mad.
I mean, do we want to RP that? Or, I mean, I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
No,
we can say that happens.
Yeah, a conversation that happens. Like, if you think that Marcus would have something to say.
Well, because here's the thing. I think this is Claire led.
Yeah.
Claire,
because Claire was the one who wanted to have the conversation. We were like, no, our psychic space daughter. So this is like solidly one of those, Claire wants to do this thing. So we've decided to agree because she's kind of sort of an adult.
But also this is like her stepmom kidnapped her and
We can definitely
talk. I don't feel the need to RP it.
Okay,
because I feel like I'm going to be on the exact same page as you guys. Like, we shouldn't do this.
Yeah, and Claire has said that she always thought that Eriko was quite nice to her, like comparatively to everyone else. Yes, she did, quote unquote, buy her. And so there's not really
10 million credits, it turns out.
And so there's
got a price tag now.
Yeah. And so we're not really sure how we feel about that, but that may have been one of the only ways for
it's possible that Eriko was trying to get her off the planet.
Yes.
But it could be Eriko's lying through her teeth. But Claire seems to be under the impression that Eriko is a good person.
Yeah. But also she works for Space Walmart. So how good of a person?
I feel like Space Amazon is more appropriate.
You've said that before. I don't like. I'm mad at Amazon right now.
They have more pies than I feel like Walmart does.
This is fair. Both of those are evil. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
It's always the villain. Anyway.
Welcome to D&D.
I love doing that.
I'll Venmo 50 cents again. Sorry. Welcome to 7 star with 7 starts that number.
There you go.
There you go.
You got there.
You got it.
And
I
so
played this game.
We come to Liberation Day then. You all are heading in with Jordan Donahue, who also has Goro Sato as a bodyguard. He's no longer wearing, the kind of like the
skull mask.
The skull mask that he was wearing before, but instead is clearly wearing secure armor underneath, not combat armor, but more like I'm being polite about it, but I am a bodyguard.
I am here to kick your ass if you so much as look at me funny.
And so like has, like one of those bugs in the ear, the sunglasses on.
The mic in the sleeve.
Does have like his wakizashi on the side.
Yes. Wait, are we allowed to bring weapons?
Marcus is not leaving his fucking weapons at home, please.
I'll bring a little gun.
I think that I don't know. Like,
not a little gun.
Are we getting a
sword?
Let's make a roll.
This is where we're getting a medal, right? We look cool.
Yeah.
Let's make a roll.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys get to keep your weapons.
Hell yeah. All of them?
I'm gonna go
all of my knives.
Dress weapons.
This knife and this knife.
Let's say
My
like
boot
concealed weapons. You're not gonna walk in with a light machine gun.
Got it.
Right? But like
So no rifle.
It would be frowned
pistols or
upon to
something or
have
something
my
like that.
psychic gun just out. They wouldn't
Like
love
commit
it.
an
Could I
effort
have
to
my
have
poison
visible-
knife back? Is that all right?
Yeah, you can have it back.
Okay,
Okay.
so no rifles.
Probably pistols and knives.
Pistols and knives.
Pistols and
Knives.
knives. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
And this has been described to you as not a black tie event, but definitely one
That's good because I don't have a black tie.
Yeah. Definitely more of a formal event. You likely wouldn't want to. You should not be wearing combat armor.
Do we have to go to the mall again? Do we get different outfits?
If you'd like to get
Yeah.
different outfits to
How
wear.
much does tailoring cost?
Not sideways 8 amounts of money,
No,
which
not-
is what we have.
Yeah. It would probably be like if you wanted to get a nice set of clothes for each and every one of you, it would probably be somewhere in the order of, 100 to 200 credits, somewhere in that range.
So sold.
Done.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
sold.
Marcus probably wouldn't, like this wouldn't occur to him. And then maybe Jordan Donahue would be like, are you going to
Oh no,
wear that?
I think we're gonna part of this whole discussion, we're just gonna buy you clothes.
Oh, okay.
Like this is not even like a
Oh,
thing.
got it,
You're
got
part
it.
of the group now.
So
This is like Mark's just
We're
over
pulling
there. We're
from
like
the group fund.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nona
Scanning
has
for
like a little
measurements.
measuring tape in her eyeball. It's like,
I don't have any opinions on style, just fit. I'm like, this is the appropriate size for you. That's all I have.
So
Did you put a little knife pocket in there?
For you?
Yes. Thank you. So considerate.
I sewed it in myself.
It's like big red. Otherwise, no, I'm kidding.
And so what is everyone wearing to this event, this semi-formal event? I would say it's not semi-formal. I would say this is a formal event.
I think if someone else, like if you just took these measurements and went to a store and were like, give me a black tie suit in this size, I will have like the most generic, very snazzy, still looking very hot.
I think you gotta come with and try it on.
Oh, you're gonna take him? You're taking him with?
We're gonna go out and buy clothes.
Oh, all right. All right. So yeah, classy black tie, like what the boring guys wear at the Met Gala. You know?
Yeah.
They look good, but it's like, why are you at the Met Gala wearing that?
Yes.
So their date looks better.
That's that's the only acceptable reason.
I think I'm trying to decide if Nona would wear a dress or not. And it's being colored by my own opinions on dresses. Yeah, what the hey. I think she's got a dress. She really likes the color blue.
Mhm.
So I think she's got like a electric blue sparkly
Ooh.
thing going on. I'm thinking like high neck kind of situation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like high neck but sleeveless.
Yes,
And-
exactly.
ooh,
The
those are
high neck,
nice.
the sleeveless, but like with the whole torso covered
Yeah,
kind of
that's nice.
thing.
Sequins.
Some form of sparkles
Nice.
for sure. Maybe
Very
not like the
nice.
huge sequins, but like the little glittery
Yeah.
stardust kind of thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I think flats. She does not wear
I was
heels.
about to ask you.
She does not wear heels.
One of your processing power conditions.
Just to pubic- no.
Walking in heels.
No. I have no desire. One, I have no desire to be any taller than I am right now. Two, I do not see the point in any of that. And what if I need to run?
There you go.
In fact,
Very
I think
true.
she's also got like, she bought a dress with a slit in the side because
Mhm.
like this is formal, but also if she does need to sprint somewhere, that's going to make it easier for her to do so.
Mm.
I think that's exactly like how we're thinking about clothing right now.
Nice.
Very good. Micah's got like very nicely fitted, like red and black patterned suit.
Ooh.
We've got like a light colored dress shirt underneath, like a couple of the buttons undone. So a question about something that we salvaged from that kind of boss encounter. Do I get to keep the chain thing or not?
No one took it from you.
No one took it from me. I'd like to modify that into a necklace that I will wear.
Absolutely.
Wait, which chain?
The one that
The kink
collar.
And you're going to put it around your neck?
I'm modifying it so it doesn't suck as much. Just like, the chain.
Okay. So just the chain itself, not necessarily like the collar as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
What?
But
No.
oh,
that wasn't 100% on purpose, but yeah, it's like Katra. Okay.
For our audio listeners.
Katra's prom outfit.
that's awesome.
Yeah, let's just say that for
It's
sure.
a good vibe. I like it.
I think Claire does wear a dress. I think it is women's fashion is
Oh yeah, come on, Jeff.
difficult. We'll see how it goes. I'm picturing right now. She's a very white individual, very pale.
Speaking, my high school friend Rachel, who is also afflicted with this condition, prefers deep colors to contrast that.
I
That
see.
makes it worse.
I was thinking like
Pale as well.
light, like a white dress with like a powder or light blue kind of sash.
All right.
And kind of like that winter kind of cool.
You trying to dress her like Elsa at the prom?
Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
I was thinking, don't cry for me, Argentina.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think that's kind of what she ends up with, matching earrings to kind of like the color of the sash, like a light blue kind of stud. What is this? Not
Quite
not unlike
that much.
that.
It's a picture of
I was
Madonna
thinking
Yeah.
sleeves,
Okay.
or like half sleeves, not like full sleeves, like the ones that kind of go partially
Yeah, you don't
down
want
the
to
arm.
do full sleeves unless you're like outside in winter.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just if it gets cold, you just steal your date's jacket, and then they're happy because they were too hot, and you're happy because you were too cold, and that's how romance worked in the 50s.
There you go. And so you
Or so I
guys,
presume.
One more thing.
Yes.
With the chain necklace, because I don't want it to look as ugly. I'm going to like paint it gold or something.
Ooh.
okay.
I think that would go with the look a little better.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I feel like rather than paint with some of the stuff that you've been doing, I feel like you'd be able to do some like electrolysis and
Yeah.
like plate it
Oh yeah.
with
Hell
like
yeah.
a metal or something like that.
Nice.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And so you guys all, go up with this fit on. You meet up with Jordan Donahue, who is also wearing very similar to you, Marcus, just
Boring guy at Met Gala.
boring guy at Met Gala, but also kind of hot.
Yeah.
And he goes,
I
all
could
right.
be anything in the world, so I've decided to be hot. What a great quote.
And he says, all right, let's go in. And you guys, where Liberation Day is, it is actually outside. It is, Orsiame. It's not overcast. It's a bright day. This is in not the courtyard, the area, the concourse in front of the palace.
Mhm.
You see that the palace.
Where all the people were supposed to be murdered?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool,
It's,
cool,
it's been cleaned up over the past
Oh,
couple
good.
of days.
Scrubbed.
Your tank's not here anymore. Fuck.
We're going to find it.
Picture next to the tank.
There's these different tables kind of laid out and have, very nice cutlery and dishes on them. The banners that were flowing on either side of this massive building have been changed out with the symbols of the rebellion. And you see that there is, a fairly large number of people, many of which you all do not recognize. But you went along with Jordan Donahue. You knew Isis was already going to be there. She's already talking with a few members of the government. Freya came with you all. Kainon is not there. Vaughn is not there. Looking across the crowd, you all see Eli West, who is very colorfully and electric, kind of talking to all of these different people, shaking hands and, making comments, and everyone around him's laughing. Very clearly charismatic,
Mhm.
extroverted person. Marcus, you look across and you recognize someone. Cade Morrow is here from the Principa Post, members of
you remember
the Orphans.
Caden, yeah.
The Orphans of the Orchid.
Yeah.
And so you find that, dinner's not ready to be served just yet. It definitely seems like people are just kind of meeting and talking to one another. On the very far end of this concourse, there's a little platform, not nearly as large as all of this. This is actually taking place closer to the steps itself. So there's like some different levels situated. The platform is something that can kind of be stepped up onto. It's not something that requires you to go up like a whole flight of stairs. And next to it is a large rectangular prism that is currently
oh God.
Sorry. Prism.
Are we the baddies now?
Which is covered in a nice white cloth.
So we can't see
So you cannot see what's underneath it.
Interesting. I don't know about everyone else, but for Marcus, this is probably one of the only times he's ever put on a suit, if not the first time. And so this is very uncomfortable for him, does not like it. So he'll be on like pretty high alert. So I would like to scope out the exits of this area because it's kind of like not sunken, but like down a couple steps on a lower level.
Yes, exactly right.
We don't have the high ground.
You do not have the high ground.
And we all know what that means.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, you guys are kind of in a little valley right now with on one side the steps up to kind of Principa proper, and then on the other side the towering wall of the palace that was able to, at the very least, the opening, the atrium where a lot of fighting took place.
Yeah.
And so you have this massive building on one side of you and kind of this raised platform to the rest of Principa on the rest, and you kind of are sitting in this little bowl almost.
I think he's going to turn to the group and say, interesting venue they've chosen. Not exactly reassuring.
As I understand it, the palace is supposed to be a symbolic position of power. I don't really understand these things, but that's how it was explained to me.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we could really do it anywhere else. So, yeah, I think that from what you were saying about how Marcus is feeling, Micah's could be in sort of a similar boat of like is not used to dressing up very much, but is like surprisingly kind of into it. Is like, actually, it was kind of a good time. I'm having a good time. We're the good guys. We won here, so it's like not worried about getting attacked.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people here, and a decent amount of them can fight, which is good.
Yeah, totally.
You just hang out close to Batman. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, Marcus is going to be on high alert. I don't know if like you want me to do like an active perception check or something, but he's not like relaxed.
Understood.
Perception check.
Make
another quarter.
Make a wisdom notice check. Sure, why not?
Sorry, if you we're gonna take that back. I'll fix my line. Yeah, we'll make a wisdom notice check. That's a 6.
Nice.
So, Marcus, you take a look at the crowd. You're just generally trying to understand, where are my exits? Where are the possible threats?
Yeah.
Who are possible allies? Just trying to get a sense of the area. You take a look around, and there are definitely people who are stationed, near the outside, set up very similarly to Goro Sato, who are watching, the edges of things. You can spot. Most of them are carrying some form of weaponry, but they definitely have the posture of guards and not necessarily, anything else. You don't see anyone with shifty eyes.
Okay. Okay.
The dog. Check the dog.
You, within the kind of the core of the party, you're kind of taking in a lot of these people. And a lot of them it's an assortment. There are quite a few older folks, a lot of people that you would say are better at talking than anything athletic. These are definitely people who hold some kind of power in Orsiame, whether that was before the chancellorship or after. They don't necessarily seem to do a lot of their own dirty work. They seem to they're well off that they can get someone else to do it. But that's not to say there aren't a few people, within the party itself who are athletically inclined. Eli West doesn't necessarily look terrible himself, but you feel like you could take him.
Okay. Jeff, incredibly important question. Yeah. Are any members of the Bear Mafia here?
Ooh.
It's a good question.
It would be very interesting.
Are we gonna beef?
You see Alistair Sharpclaw.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah. The elder.
No. We're cool. We're cool now.
I know.
We're cool now. We just killed his nephew.
On either side of him are two Ursum as well. They are armed, but he is not. He does have arms. In fact, he is using it to hold a.
He does have a right to bear arms.
He does have a right to bear arms.
Yes.
But
it's a classic for a reason.
Keeps on giving.
He is chatting. He seems to be just kind of schmoozing it with a couple of people. You see that there's a woman from the group that Eli West is talking to who is looking over at him occasionally with a not so subtle glare.
Oh, so we're angry. We don't want to bang that.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes both, but
interspecies relation.
I love bears. No laugh. God damn it.
God, come on.
You can laugh.
I didn't know if it was a joke or if it was just
it's not a joke. It's a fact of life.
It was a joke, and I was saying, we can cut that.
No, it's staying in.
I was smiling while I stared straight at you.
If my bad jokes stay in, your bad jokes also get to stay in.
It was only bad because no one laughed, okay? It was a good joke.
I didn't think you were joking. I thought you were simply stating a fact of life. We know this.
If we have any bear listeners, hit me up. Anyway, back to the podcast.
You need to start your own Gmail account. We have to figure out a third way to spell the title of this so all the bear listeners can get to Peter.
But other than the sharp claws, it is a lot of humans. There's not a single torque here.
Bummer. They're fun.
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't want to do that voice today.
I
probably not much for politics.
That too. That's probably actually more the reason, but yeah.
So this is where you find yourselves, and what do you guys do? What you find yourselves, in this party. What do you do?
Do we know what kind of did we get a program for this party? Do
we have an agenda? Do we have a list?
It's dinner and drinks and
with menu options.
It's buffet.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Schmancy.
Is that fancy?
No, I feel like it's kind of the opposite.
Is it less fancy?
I think less fancy.
Oh, never mind.
People bring you like your plate and you just keep getting like 12 plates, but each one only has like
3 bites.
3 bites on it. That's the epitome of fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Does Claire seem comfortable?
As comfortable as someone. She is probably the youngest person here.
Okay.
So as comfortable as she could probably be in this situation. Yeah.
I'll wave over a server and get drinks for everyone.
I will carry that. I think actually.
I'll also carry it.
What's yours? No, I'm just kidding. I think actually that this is a sort of a weird situation where normally Nona would be probably sticking around Claire, sticking around Micah a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this particular opportunity, she actually like wanders away a little bit. I think she just kind of like wanders around and just does a bit of people watching.
Yeah.
Like looking over people, looking over the outfits. We've never really been to a fancy party before. I was going to say, you were saying this is the first time you've worn a suit. This is like my 3rd outfit ever.
Yeah,
I'm very excited about it.
It goes swish, swish.
Yeah, it goes swish, swish a little bit. Yeah. So I think there's like she's still in this weird thinking about stuff mood. I think eventually she's just going to end up like kind of following Jordan Donahue around. I think that's just the way of it. And like, maybe we get a chance to talk by ourselves. Maybe we don't because he's super popular, as a billionaire playboy philanthropist.
Yeah. You absolutely find that when Jordan Donahue comes in, there are a lot of people who look at him, not necessarily, young men and young women, but also like older folks as well. It's clear that
he's a very symmetrical face.
Like not only is he attractive, but also
he's Jordan Donahue.
He's Jordan Donahue of Donahue Shipping. He is one of the most wealthy men on Orsiame. That regenerational wealth.
Yes, that was my favorite joke.
And so there's almost like a line of folks.
Sure.
How it kind of happens when a group of people start talking to someone, and then like kind of like small groups kind of start like rotating around, waiting for their way to like get into that conversation. And I think he purposely tries to like leave room for you if you want to come in.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like float on the outside and kind of like observing this. It is very interesting that like there's this sort of power here, right? Like you've got money, you've got connections. Like people want to interact with you. That's fascinating. Mm-hmm. And so I think like watching that a lot and not really saying like too much unless she's addressed specifically. I think like, I don't know.
Yeah. Jordan, it's obviously that it's Dorian Gray, it's Jordan Doe, whatever you want to call them. But there is a radiance to Jordan Donahue that doesn't necessarily come out in Dorian Gray. He's hopping from one person to another, talking to them and saying like, oh, how's so-and-so? How's little Tina doing? Yeah. And clearly like knows some of these people and mentions like, oh yes, that project is moving along just fine. I actually want to talk to you about a couple of points if you want to put some time on my just doing just networking back and forth. And you see actually as the day wears on, people start to notice that you are standing next to Jordan
the
Donahue.
Tabloids. Who is she with Jordan Donahue?
Who's that? And so you do get drawn into a couple of conversations.
Sure.
And it's like, oh. And so a woman who is probably like one of the prettiest women that you have ever met comes up like, oh, hello.
Hi.
I don't think I know you. My name's Estella. What's yours?
Hi, I'm Nona.
Nona. What a nice name.
Well, thank you. I like yours too.
Oh, thank you.
This is like, this person is being very, very nice. And I was like, actually, this makes me feel quite happy. Take note of this.
How do you know Jordan?
We ran into each other in Jade a few times.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you know each other well?
If you are meaning to ask implicitly whether we have had sexual relations, the answer is no.
You can see that she gets a little red and is like, oh, no, not at all. You are an interesting one. Where are you from? Are you from Orsiame?
No, I am from above Cass.
Above Cass? I'm sorry, I'm not. You're not from the planet itself.
Well, I probably am now.
Okay.
I was born on a space station.
Oh.
It caught on fire and crashed into the sea.
I see. And you ran into Jordan twice and Jade, and now you're here.
Yeah, a couple of times.
How? Oh, okay. And that like several of these more conversations continue to happen throughout the day.
Yes. I think that there's a lot of just weird, like Nona just has weird interactions. She's having pretty good. She's having a better time than she was before. And she's like, I'm nailing this talking to strangers. She was absolutely not. People were like, what the hell is up with you? But like just enough, like I think it's like walks that line of like not lying because she's not good at lying,
right?
Not giving so many details that it's like, but it's clear she's just like a very odd duck. And I think maybe if you'll allow me to inject this in a little bit, like maybe it started off the evening as like, oh, is that Jordan Donahue's new arm candy? And now it's like, Yes, an unfortunate relative. Just transition to kind of like this is a charity case and probably not somebody you have to worry super hard about playing politics against.
Mm-hmm. Very fair. Very fair.
Which is roughly the outcome she would have desired, but I don't think it is happening intentionally.
Mm-hmm. Very fair. Micah, what do you find yourself doing?
So I think I'm going to go off with Freya a little bit if she'll join me, and just kind of have our drink. This isn't really like a dancing party, right? There's more like cocktail hour kind of
more cocktail hour. Yeah.
So I think, I'd like to kind of go with her around to near where Eli West is and sort of like be, kind of in each other's company. We've like reconciled a bit, but also doing a little bit of something we've done before of like, she's a telepath, right? Try and scope some stuff out. Like, okay, who are these people who are talking to Eli?
Yeah. And so I think that there's actually, before you guys get to that, she leans over to you once, you're not around anyone else and says, so I have been asking around a couple of places, and I know that Sky and your family are no longer on Orsiame. They took a transport to Cass.
So what? Sorry, that kind of came out of nowhere. How'd you hear about that? And also, wait, she did go back to the parents?
Yeah.
And now they're on Cass?
Yes. So I started looking into it. I don't feel right about how things kind of went. And so I wanted to understand where she went, was able to, track it down. There was only so many freights that left Principa in that time frame, and, some telepathy and general snooping was able to find the ship that got them out. There was, your mom and dad's name, and then clearly a relative, but a different name. So I suspect that she was traveling under a fake name.
Yeah, tell you really give Nona a run for her money on your sleuthing. No offense intended.
I'm fine. I'm socializing.
Well, yeah, you're crushing it. Well, shit. Kind of glad we're not going to Cass now, because that sounds like a lot, but also I guess now I know where she is.
I can give you the port that they went into if you'd like.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, you didn't have to do that, but
it's the least I could do, I feel.
Yeah. Well, I guess if I... Oof. Yeah, that's good to know. Good to know if we... Wow, I just kind of figured I wasn't going to have to worry about her for a little while. And I guess I still don't, but knowing where she is does make stuff different. I didn't actually think she would go back to our parents. Like I did, but like the nerve. All right. Yeah. Thanks for this.
No problem. If
jot that down.
Anything else I can do,
but like I was saying the other day, I don't want you to beat yourself up on this. And like, I appreciate you helping, but this, no, we're good. We can be good.
You get a little side smile from her and says, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, Eli, though, talking to a couple folks.
We want to play, like, let's guess what's on that person's mind, and then you tell me.
Wants to sleep with him, kind of wants to kill him and sleep with him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are my favorite.
That one does not like that Ursum over there. I didn't really have to read her mind to figure that one out.
Yeah, that's... Oh, Alistair's here. Great. Yeah, have you met him? I mean, you were around for
Cyril.
For Cyril, yeah.
No,
Alistair's been around the block forever.
Yep, mostly in Principa. It's the Ursa Mafia. What are you?
I mean, come on. Are they not going to be here? Of course, they're going to be here. The whole planet wouldn't run without them.
The dice seem to agree with you.
And actually, during this conversation, Eli has looked around the crowd and actually caught eyes with you and starts gesturing wildly over for you and Freya to join the conversation.
Yeah, I'll go right up.
And he's like, I'm so glad that you guys can make it. How are you all doing? How's everything
Eli,
going?
it's a great party. We're doing great.
It's wonderful. I'm really glad that enough people were able to show up too. I'm being rude. So this is Hiroki Dubois, and he just
you do these things to yourself.
Goes down the line.
I like Hiroki Dubois.
Hiroki Dubois. He helped me write that Psychic Academy reform bill. This is Antony Kowalski, creator of the OCLU. He helps psychics, torques, Ursum, a lot of different groups. We've got Anya Petrova here, career politician from Breeze. She's been one of the loudest critics of the chancellorship. Oh, and here's Zalia Vance. This was the woman who was staring daggers at Alistair earlier. She has led several investigations into governmental ties to organized crime. She even took down the Kodiak Kings themselves. And so I'm so glad that you all, and they're all kind of playing, hello, and kind of schmoozing with different politicians. But this seems to be kind of Eli's group.
Is this like the parliament from before that was semi-disbanded, or is this like movers and shakers from different areas of the government?
A little bit of both. There's clearly members of the previous parliament that are here. There are also other folks who are doing, humanitarian work or big in different governmental agencies, but mostly politics. But then there are a handful like Alistair, like Jordan Donahue, that are not politicians themselves, but have enough money to...
philanthropists.
Philanthropists.
Yeah. That should be the title of them. So if you can get that down phonetically. Philanthropists.
Yeah. Great to meet you all. Hey, I'm Micah. This is Freya. We were on the ground at the Revolution. It's so great to meet all you.
Chancellor's collar.
Here we go. Show off my bling a little bit.
Is that really?
Oh yeah. Oh, here, you want to?
Yes, please.
I will take it off. You can hand it around a little bit. It had a little work done to it, but still pretty much the same thing.
Am I to understand that you were a part of the group that ended the Chancellor's line?
Yeah, for sure. We were
2 times, in fact.
Yeah, well, it was quite a scene. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but yeah, we were right there.
And this person who is introduced as Antony takes your hand and says, "Thank you for the service that you've done. You have done so much good to this planet. Everyone should know you and your name. I'm sorry, who? Micah, is it?
Micah, yeah. Micah Wynn. Micah's like beaming.
Trying to remember your last name.
I'm last name. It's Wynn with a Y and 2 N's.
It sure is.
And so you get, a handful of questions about the day and the events that took place.
I'm trying to talk around the shibboleth stuff. And
very fair. Primarily focusing.
You don't have to.
I don't have
It'll
to.
take care of itself.
That's true.
Great news.
I'd rather not give everyone a migraine.
And so we can pull away from that conversation. And Marcus, how are you spending this party?
Yeah. First, I'm curious, what is Claire doing?
I think she sees Micah go off with Freya and Nona kind of go off with Jordan Donahue. And so she just kind of grinds her foot into the ground a little bit, looking a little anxious, and looks over at you and says, do you want to schmooze or?
We could go to the buffet table.
I could eat. I could eat a lot of food. I'm very hungry.
All right. We're going to go over to the buffet table. I initially was going to go just talk to the lady who's shooting daggers at Alistair because Marcus is still on high alert, and anything that would like cause conflict at this event, especially with Alistair, because we know that he has a tendency to, how do you say, not retribution. What's like the verb?
No. We're cool. We talked.
No, I know, but like if someone else were to antagonize him,
sure.
so
Retaliation.
Retaliation. Thank you. So Marcus is just like, oh my god, if this lady fucking does something, and then like Alistair is just gonna, he's not gonna care about casualties or whatever. So initially he was gonna go confront that lady. Now Micah seems to be talking to her. Is she still mad? Does she still look like is she involved in the conversation enough?
She's definitely involved in the conversation. She's definitely not pleased with the fact that Alistair is here, though. And I think that other members of the group that she is in seem to be trying to distract her.
What was your name again?
Xylia.
Xylia. Oh my gosh. I tell you, the run-ins we've had with the Sharp Claws.
I think, Marcus will go to the buffet table with Claire, and then he's kind of going to stand between, like, because they're across the space, right? Yep. Marcus is going to kind of stand between Xylia and Alistair and just stare back at her, kind of like a try me. But since Micah's there, he's not going to go up to her.
Understood.
Yeah.
In a you are defending Alistair kind of way? Would that potentially be read as you being a
it could
bodyguard?
Be read that way. It's more just like, I mean, I don't know how much I can convey through a look. Kind of just like stop, like not here. But I mean, if she misinterprets that, that's not up to me.
Like a politician looking at like the gigantic bear moth. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's probably gonna pull a gun.
I don't know. I don't know. Marcus is very stressed.
I think you catch her eye and maybe do like that very subtle like head shake, and she just kind of shakes her head and goes back to the conversation. It does seem that she is trying to distract herself a little bit now. And as after that exchange, you kind of take a look around at the gathering around you, and you see a man who is stood up on the steps themselves, kind of like scanning the entire crowd. Almond-skinned, hook-nosed bifocals, just kind of looking at everything, very prim, very proper, and looks across everything. And as you watch this man who is kind of removed from everything else, you see him focus on a couple of places. Looks over at Jordan Donahue and Nona. Looks over at Eli West and Freya and Micah. And then you see his gaze go to Claire standing right next to you.
Can I step in front of her?
And when you do, you lock eyes with him.
Yeah.
And there is a glint in his eyes. You can't tell if it's something from his eyes or how the light catches his bifocals. His shoulders drop. You see a little head shake, and he heads down the stairs, continuing his way to the party.
Did I feel anything?
Nope.
So he's not attractive. No, I'm just
nothing stirring myself. No.
He's not a bear.
Damn.
He's an older gentleman, probably a few years older than you, Marcus.
Okay.
Probably in his mid-50s, and very clearly locks eyes with you. And then something, little change happens. He kind of catches himself or something, kind of shakes himself out of it, readjusts his shoulders, rolls his head, and continues down the steps.
Claire, did you catch that?
What? As you look, and she has like half of a burger in her mouth. What was that?
Amazing.
There was someone seemed to be scanning where the rest of our group was.
Oh, who? And she asks for you to.
Can I point him out?
Yeah.
He hasn't disappeared. Okay.
No, yeah. He's just kind of on the rim of the party right now.
Yeah, I'll point him out.
Oh, I do not know him. He was looking at us?
Yeah, well, he looked near where Nona was and then where Micah was and then at you. And I seemed to, I don't know, interrupt a thought. Would it be dangerous for you to read his mind if he is a psychic?
It's not polite, and we are in polite company. There are people around that might be able to detect that I'm doing it. If he's a meta-scion himself, he'd be able to detect that I'm doing it. I could try. I don't know. This doesn't feel like the place. I don't want to ruin the vibes.
Vibes? Don't know what that means. Anyway.
Cause a scene, dear. You're old.
What is slang the kids use? No.
Just an older woman leans over. Cause a stir.
A disturbance. What's really funny about this is Meta. I'm pretty sure Peter is the one that introduced the term vibes to our group.
It's such a good term. Anyway.
It's a great term.
Yeah.
Sorry,
my dear man, one must get with the time.
Thank you. Okay. That... Fair. Let's go to Nona. Maybe Mr. Donahue knows who that is.
Yeah. So you guys make your way over the group around Jordan Donahue. You know, you have to wait for a little bit as there's.
Oh, he's not going to wait.
Yeah, no, watch right up.
Mark,
so you barge right through.
No, you're not going to barge, but
excuse me. Oh God, that guy.
All right. Why never?
You were supposed to be off planet.
Have you met my brother?
Yes, beautiful.
I'm Harvard Greer.
He's not. Oh God! Did you say Harvard Greer?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the more pretentious of the two.
How can you get more pretentious? Yeah, no, he's gonna say, "Excuse me, urgent business, urgent question for Mr. Donahue," and then he's gonna, do the in the ear whisper of you know which one, like the Mr. President.
Yes, yep. Of course.
And kind of like head nod to Nona to listen in as well and point out the guy again.
That's Cameron Nelly. Small time Principal politician, pretty centrist, voted one way one day, one way the next day. Biggest thing about him seemed to be he had a tendency to vote for things around trade deals, primarily around ones with Cass. And I think more recently before the chancellorship fell with the Beholder Collective.
Is he a psychic? Is that rude to ask? Is he,
Oh, that's better.
I see, put like one finger to the side of the head and like
instead of like the
hand gesture. It's just one like finger. Like,
wub, wub, wub.
Does he wub, Jeff?
Does he wub? No, politicians on Orsiame have pretty well vetted backgrounds. There were no psychic politicians.
Interesting. Thank you. And then he's going to extract himself from this group of
I think
people.
I am also going to go with like your hackles were raised.
I'll explain to you.
I'm not really getting like a whole bunch of like I'm having fun, but like this is not important. I do think before I leave from this, I was like, hey, if we get the chance, I'd like to talk later, just to Jordan Donahue, and then peel off.
Yeah, no. Oh, certainly. No. We can absolutely talk.
What's this guy's name? Sorry, I'm going to write it down.
Cameron Nelly. And it's Kamr.
Of course it is. K is the rest spelled normally? K-A?
No, it's Kamryn.
Oh
God, it's a tragedy.
Cameron? And is Nelly spelled how I would expect?
No, it's spelled with a Q.
Oh, fuck.
Nelli.
The Q is silent.
Nelli? Oh, my.
Yeah.
I hate you. I think I noticed Caden, my buddy Caden.
Yep.
Cade.
Your best friend.
Cade Morrow.
Caden. I'm going to call you Caden.
Caden tomorrow.
No, Marcus is so excited to have a task. He was like, what the fuck am I going to do at this party? Just schmoozing. So I think he's going to, seems like Jordan Donahue didn't know a ton about this guy. Maybe Caden has heard more. So we're going to go to Caden and ask. Hello, Caden.
Hey, Marcus.
What do you know about Cameron? We're going to cut all the play. Like, I don't know if Caden is like, we're going to, oh, nice to see you. No, straight to question.
Oh.
What do you know about Cameron Nelly?
Nothing. I honestly pretty quiet guy. Single, lifelong politician, centrist. Yeah, didn't make a whole lot of waves. Just is one of those people who no one really tends to run against.
Interesting.
From the town that he represents, and so people just keep voting for him. There's some whispers on the down low about how in the pocket of Cass or the Beholder Collective he might be. Nothing's been proven though.
I think at that I'm texting Micah because we're not normally I'd have Claire do the thingy, but yeah, polite society and all that. It's like, and Nona, like Kirsten, is one of those people that texts incomplete sentences with proper punctuation.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. Giving everybody anxiety.
Hello, Micah, period. Please respond, period.
But she does not sign her texts.
Oh, that's good.
She does not sign.
She learns.
Love Nona.
Yeah. So basically just kind of like feeding you this information as it said, like, person looking at the three of us independently, getting more information from Caden.
Yeah. Back at the conversation with Eli, where Micah has kind of tried to dominate this conversation. It's like, oh my God, let me tell you, they had some like crazy stuff in their sub basement. Like
people are eating this up.
I love this for you.
Do you remember all of those like earthquakes and stuff? That was the chancellors.
No.
Oh, sorry, I got to handle something. It's been great to meet you all. Bye.
Amazing.
Wait, no.
Just no tact. Just like, bye.
I think, speaking of texting, Marcus is going to text Enzo. He knows it'll probably bounce, but, if anyone knows anything about shady stuff going on, might be him.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get bounced.
Damn.
The response is pretty standard now. It is
the number you're trying to contact.
It is unavailable or off planet.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm just picturing like also the robot voice, just like his whole can't spend it if you're dead or like whatever.
Oh yeah.
I just say it like in the robot. Let's just this outgoing message.
Can't spend if you're dead. 69 is not available.
Exactly.
What's up, bitches? I'm not around right now. Too busy making that money.
Oh God.
If you know me, leave a message at the beep.
He got so much worse. I'm so excited to shoot him.
His dick is implied.
You know what? You can hear that. You can hear that when people do that sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think we kind of form up, and I think also Nona knowing this fact and all this stuff happening. Unless somebody actively tells her not to, she's just going to be staring at this person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so
we're all together now.
Yeah. We cluster. We're defensive. Claire's like kind of in the middle. She's like, I can't see. We're like, shut up. Stay there.
So, all right. Who's this guy? What do you do?
It seems
He looked at us.
I mean,
why?
Exactly. Right? The nerve.
Okay, I know.
How dare he?
I know I'm not, like you, but it seems like you concentrate when you're using your abilities. And that's what seemed to be happening. I didn't.
You've concentrated
I'm not,
before, right?
Marcus is he's like this close in. This is serious. You've had like what, 2 drinks?
Oh yeah.
I had her 2 drinks in. 2 sheets.
I think he might be a danger or might be using some sort of power. I mean, I didn't feel anything, but I'm not sensitive to this kind of stuff. But it's weird.
Okay, so he was looking at us kind of hard
in turn,
and like us in specific.
Even if it's not psychic, the identification of those 3, like the 3 of us, is something to be noted.
Sure, yeah.
Multiple people have now mentioned his connections to the Beholder Collective. Potential connections to the Beholder Collective.
I see.
Yeah. Did you mention in your texts any additional information? Like
I was texting as, the cast thing, because, the cast thing.
Yeah. Freya just told me that apparently my family is on cast too now. Seems like there's maybe a lot happening there. But yeah, I mean, would I have seen this guy's like name in the news occasionally? Like Micah does not have a pulse on politics, but is this like a face or a name that like could have come up like some random senator? Or just like, I literally don't even know.
Sounds like they've been trying really hard to not make it come up.
So I would say as a member of this group, you would be pretty tied into politics, especially ones that champion, psychic causes and stuff like that. Eli West is absolutely a name that's come up. You've actually heard some of the group that he was talking about. Like you have heard the name Hiroki Dubois before as well. Cameron Nelly is, as far as you know, like a non-entity. Like, sure, that could be a politician, I suppose, but like even with a very strong role, which I'm not going to have you do, you wouldn't know this person. They are every indication is they're small time.
Yeah, there's just like even like supporting deals with the Beholder Collective, which I was kind of looking into. But this person just doesn't even rate really. Okay.
Yeah, and they weren't even like champion. This is just like, this is how this person tends to vote. These are things that people are saying like, okay, like that might be a thing that they're trying to do or something. But again, very down low politician, just has kind of been stuck around for a while.
Does it look like he's staying around like the outskirts, or is there anyone that he's going to like approach and talk to?
Yeah, after a period of time like this, it took you guys a while to kind of like combine. He has formally joined the party. He is now talking with various folks here and there. Not the most energetic or bright person, very stoic, stern almost, but clearly has joined the party. In fact, as you all have kind of convened and I assume continued to shoot eyes over at them, he is not taking a look at any of you again.
Well, do we desire to know what he wants?
Yeah, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
There are worse plans.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm down.
Okay, we as a group.
Okay.
We move out.
Gonna go gang up
like
on
the
this
popular girls in high school descend upon this nerd.
Do you wait until he's alone or when there's still other people around?
I mean, I think that it's another one of those things where like we're clearly waiting to speak to you, but we're not going to cut in. I've seen a lot of that this evening, so I know how to do it now.
Yes. And he'll see like the group, like the four of you kind of huddling around, and you hear him say, excuse me, please. And we'll walk over to you all, hands behind his back, kind of chest out, and says, may I help you?
I don't believe we've been introduced. I am Nona.
Cameron Nelly, member of the Parliament. And he reaches out his hand to shake.
I'll shake his hand, and these are my colleagues. Micah, Claire, Marcus.
Pleasure to meet you all. Was there something you wish to talk to me about?
We were actually wondering the same thing about you.
Seem to have an interest in our group.
You get a questioning expression from this man. Can you all make a charisma notice check for me, please?
Ooh,
would love to.
Charisma notice.
Yes!
So we get to add the charisma modifier as well.
Yep.
Which is 0.
Roll 3, drop the lowest.
That might be the first 12 notice check I've ever done.
12. All right. And
14.
Wow.
Yeah. 8.
So Marcus, you get that this this man. There's an interesting expression that goes across his face. It's definitely questions. Micah, you get this, like he is clearly saying, the face is saying, I don't know what the hell you all are talking about. Nona, with a 14, you almost able to look into this man's very soul. You have caught him off guard with this comment. He has no idea what you are talking about. And you like feel it for a fact that he doesn't even seem to know you all. And he says, I'm sorry, I don't believe I didn't mean to give that impression.
Mentally logging. Okay, Marcus beefed it. This guy. But this is salvageable because we learned a couple of things about him, right? So he's just kind of like, who the hell are these people who are accosting me now? Hey, yeah. So I was, just curious, Cameron, since we're getting to know each other. I heard that you've been kind of involved with some votes about like Cass and the Beholder Collective. This seems like something that's important.
Wow, visibly rolls his eyes and says,
I'm so curious how that's been going for you.
I see. Are you a reporter then? Are you another one to accost me for how I decide to make my votes? I vote for the best of Orsiame. Thank you very much. I have nothing more to say on that topic, if you'll excuse me. And he starts to go off. All right.
I flip him off as his back is turned.
Marcus beefed it.
Why?
Like, Marcus beefed it, so let me antagonize this man.
I was asking a question.
The subtlety of a club over the head.
It's so good. It's so good.
I have to talk to this guy about
Well, so Marcus is still suspicious of this guy because he didn't get the same thing that
I'm going to actually pull you aside.
I think
he has no idea what we're talking about.
Well, I read the packet.
Yes.
There was something in the packet where, the beings could see through
Simmer Pham, mind control. That's
people.
what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Well, sure.
So I okay. Well, I know what I saw.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marcus. I'm not intending to doubt your intuition here.
I think Micah's doubting my intuition.
Yeah, Micah's doubting your intuition. That guy has no idea what's going on. Like, all right, yeah, it could have been Simmer Pham, but like, I mean, if them showing up in the freaking pen test is any indication, they can kind of pop in whenever the hell they want, which is not encouraging. But
yes, but with the number of people who are clipped at this party, how likely is it that they can pop in without anyone seeing them?
So this means that he must be clipped.
No, not necessarily. They can control your minds without you knowing it. In fact, that is one of their passive powers.
Why him?
It doesn't necessarily have to be a shibboleth either. I do believe, Claire, you are a telepath. You can make people not notice things. You also have as I understand it, the ability to sometimes make them do things. Do you think you could also see through someone's eyes?
There's definitely, it would be a high level telepath. I don't think that's a technique that's really taught, but maybe. I know that there's ways to kind of put thoughts into someone's head, make them do things that they wouldn't have necessarily done otherwise. You start with reading, and then you can make subtle changes. Actually hijacking someone's senses, though, that would require a lot of focus and a lot of delicate maneuvering.
Okay. So most likely Simmer Pham then, if anyone.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
I don't think there's much else we can do here. There's not a trail we can follow from this guy back to the shibboleth without using telepathy at the very least. And
we could wait until after, when things have dispersed a little bit, and try and figure things out more then. That's kind of stalking, though, and is generally frowned upon as I understand it.
Stalking, yes.
A gleam goes into Nona's eye.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing: is Nona currently has 2 phones on her, both of them with the friend finder installed.
You want to plant one on?
You want to plant one on him?
We could.
I like it.
I'm just tossing that idea out there.
As there's a little lull in this conversation, you hear the noise of a glass getting hit with a piece of
God, what's that? Yeah.
And everyone in the party turns to
folly.
look and see Eli West standing on the pedestal, that little platform, and he says, "Thank you all for gathering. I'd like to say a few things." And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
I thought you were going to say he was going to get shot.
I was locked and
God
loaded on
is so
impact
ready
sub.
to impact some that shit.
Everyone looks over at Eli West and he explodes.
This time there are 2 snipers. You won't stop me.
You can't do it twice in a day.
That's the truth.
Jeff, if you kill the government on this planet, we're never going to be able to leave.
We're getting out.
This man is our ticket off this planet. Don't make us stay on this stupid rock anymore. I hate it. People are being here.